Well, let's look at rogue cards now. So rogue, we got almost all of them.
I just want to say,
What do you want to say?
what did that guy say that? What did those guys on TV say that the magnetic is going? There's going to be a lot of magnetic. Did they? I know they said hunter and warrior, but I don't know what that third one.
Hunter, warrior, and paladin are going to be the cards that have a lot of mech stuff.
Yeah, paladin had a lot of mechs.
Although the other cards have mechs too, just not as much, I guess.
Yeah, not as many and not very magnetic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not too magnetic.
Okay, so here's rogue.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of rogue cards to look at.
Almost all of them. There's only one that we can't look at.
I think two. We're missing two still.
But
two kind of common cards.
The two bottom ones.
So, Myra Rot Spring. 5 mana, 4/2. So stats, not that great. Battle Cry. Discover a Death Rattle minion and also gain its Death Rattle. So this becomes this gets the Death Rattle of whatever you discover.
Yeah.
Plus you get to discover the card too.
So as we're going on in this expansion, I can see that everything in it's like the stats aren't very good, but what it does is crazy.
Yeah, it seems to be a common thing where the stats don't seem good, but it has some kind of crazy effect, right?
Yeah, so I think what they mean by the boom left thing, I think what they mean by it is not very good health and attack, but crazy of what they do. So
yeah.
I think that's what they mean, because these don't have very good health, but their things that they do are crazy.
When it comes to this card, do you think that's a good effect?
Yeah, the effect's good. I think this expansion is not about. I think what they're trying to do in this expansion, I think what they're trying to do is not meaning about the health, not meaning about the attack. It means about the effect.
Yeah. So is this a good card? Is Myra Rot Spring, the legendary minion for rogue, a good card?
Yeah.
What's your take? Yes or no?
Yeah, I can find some good ways. And also, I can find some bad ways.
Yeah, nope. I mean, what if you discover a bad Death Rattle? What if you don't get anything good?
I can see that. So, the Discover cards, I can say they're good, but they're also bad, because what if you get a bad card? What if you get a good card? So, I don't know about the Discover things. I think they're good and bad.
Well, let's look at the spell here. Myra's Unstable Element. So this is Myra Rot Spring. This is Myra's Unstable Element. 5 mana. Draw the rest of your deck.
What?
For 5 mana. Just draw everything.
What you discard are you? What?
Yeah.
That's not very good card at all. I don't like that card. I don't like that card.
You don't like that card?
No, that's bad.
Why is that bad? You draw all your cards.
Did you only have 10 of them, and then the other ones go discard and fire?
They all get burned?
Yeah.
Well, so you have a hand of 10, right?
Crazy. Daddy,
so then what?
Like
so you gotta win with those cards, right?
But then also, it attacks you every single other turn. That card's crazy. I don't like that card at all. Bad card. Bad card. Right. I'm saying that's a bad card.
Saying that's a bad card, okay.
I don't like that card. I'm not bad getting
so
that card.
So that's a bad legendary spell?
Bad legendary spell.
Okay. Well, how about this next spell? It's not legendary, but it's 5 mana also. Necrium Vial. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle twice.
That's good.
That's good.
So I think each legendary minion, they hire workers for them to be more powerful. So like Rogue, that minion that we're doing right now.
But look at this. This is Hunter's Play Dead. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle once for 1 mana. So you're gonna spend 4 more mana to do it twice? Hunter can do it with 2 cards for 2 mana. But Rogue can do it with 1 card for 5 mana. Is that good?
That can be good if you use it on the legendary.
You have to use it on the right minion? Yeah, that's possible.
So I think the story of these legendary minions is they hire workers to make stuff for them.
Yeah.
In their class.
Well, right now we're judging the cards here. So triggering a friendly minion's death rattle twice with 5 mana spell. Good or bad?
That can be good with the legendary.
It just depends on the death rattles.
Yeah.
Well, can you think of an example of a death rattle that would be good on?
I can see some, like, I have a pretty good, like, no, my that's priest.
Yeah, this is a rogue.
So rogue.
Although rogue can steal stuff from other classes.
Yeah,
Though.
like, what if rogue steal that 9-cost priest minion?
The taunt that priest has.
Yes.
The obsidian
when it dies,
statue.
kill a random blah 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 minion thing.
I don't even have one in this account. This
I
is the
have
obsidian
one.
statue.
I have one.
Yeah, you have one. Okay, so Necrium Vial, you say good or bad?
That's like pretty good.
Better than this one?
Yeah, a lot better than that one. That one's crazy bad.
Oh, okay.
And
All right, how about this one? 4 mana spell again for rogue. Academic Espionage. Shuffle 10 cards from your opponent's class, not their deck, but from their class, into your deck, and they all cost 1. Does that seem good?
So, is it just cards or is it minions?
Anything. It can be spells, it can be hero cards, it can be minions, it can be weapons.
Let's say you're a warrior. And let's say
you're all about Dr.
you
Boom.
get Dr. Boom!
You could get like 4 Dr. Booms. This is like all random.
Yeah, get 10 Dr. Booms, yeah?
You could get 10 1-mana Dr. Booms all in your deck, right?
I don't want 10, I want 1.
Well, you're going to shuffle 10. So this card shuffles 10 cards from your opponent's
I want
class
Dr. Boom from me.
into your deck, and they all cost 1.
I'm gonna get Dr. Boom from me.
You want Dr. Boom? Like 10 of them?
I want Dr. Boom! I want one Dr. Boom thing, the other
So,
crazy legendary.
I'm getting the... Well, what happens if you do this? What if you use this card,
No.
empty your deck out, and then play this, and fill it up with 10 1-cost cards?
No.
What if you had 2 of these, because you can have 2 academic espionages,
No.
shuffle 20 cards into your deck
No.
after you've emptied it out?
No.
You think that's too much? Don't touch your microphone.
I don't want too many Dr. Booms.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that. But if you don't have that, if you don't have 2 of those cards, I say the 5-mana legendary.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So, academic espionage, think that's good or bad? Shuffling 10 cards into your deck.
That's good. That's good. That's
Like
so
that
good.
Okay, good.
If you go against warrior.
Okay, here's a rogue mech minion.
Finally, a mech.
Yep. 4 mana, 2/4. So not very good for 4 mana, right? Blight Nose Crawler is what it's called. Blight Nose. No, sorry.
Ew.
That's not right. Blight Nozzle Crawler.
Ew.
Blight Nozzle Crawler. I gotta get used to all these names.
Ew.
What are you ewing about?
That sounds disgusting.
It's not nose. I misread it. It's Blight Nozzle.
That's so disgusting.
Blight Nozzle Crawler.
Ew.
So, okay. Death Rattle. So when this one dies, summon a 1/1 ooze with poisonous and rush. So you can kill something right away when this thing dies.
You run wild and you kill Ragnaros.
Everything's about the Ragnaros, right? But if this minion dies on your opponent's turn and the 1/1 pops up, they can just kill the 1/1 on their own.
But whatever targets it dies.
Yep. So, what do you think about this Blight Nozzle Crawler? Is that a good card?
Good card.
You like that one?
I'm just saying all the mechs are good because I have an awesome mech deck that I want to build.
Well, all the mechs can't just be good just because you like mechs.
I like mechs. Mama would say that because she likes mechs.
Well,
Mama says
you
that.
gotta think about the card though. Well, how about this weapon? A new weapon for Rogue. 3 mana, 3/2 weapon called Necrium Blade. Death Rattle. So when the blade dies, whenever you're done hitting it, you hit with it twice. Trigger the death rattle of a random friendly minion. So if you have this one out on the board, and then you hit with the second charge of the weapon, this thing will trigger, and a 1/1 ooze will pop out of it that you can go and kill something with.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, especially with that rogue legendary minion though.
Yeah, you could trigger Myra Rot Springs.
Yeah, I'm
Death
seeing
Rattle.
all the spells and stuff go on her because she's the master of everybody.
There's a lot of Death Rattle synergy. There's Death Rattle here, Death Rattle here, Death Rattle, Death Rattle.
Yeah. Well, they said I think Rogue is the death rat. I think Rogue she says watch behind your back and stuff. I think she is the Death Rattle master or something.
Death Rattle class.
I think
Priest has a lot of
she's-
Death Rattle too, though.
Yeah, I think Priest and Rogue are the Death Rattle classes.
Maybe so. But what do you think about this weapon? Is that a good weapon? Trigger a Death Rattle whenever the weapon's done? Think so? And what do you think about this artwork? It's like a potion inside the weapon.
Oh wow, yeah, the artwork's crazy.
Well, this is a cute one with a little bunny rabbit. 2 mana, 1/1.
It's a mech!
It is a mech, you're right. Pogo Hopper. Battle Cry. Gain +2/+2 for every other Pogo Hopper that you've played this game.
Why would it have 10 Pogo Hoppers? How would you get 10 Pogo Hoppers?
So you got to be able to play more than 2, right? For it to be really, really good.
How would you get so many Pogo Hoppers?
Well, look at this next card. It says Battle Cry, shuffle 3 copies of a friendly minion into your deck. So you could copy Pogo Hopper 3 times back into your deck.
In
So
your
every
hand.
time into your deck. So you got to draw them first. So every time you play them, they get +2/+2. So the second. So okay, let's think of it this way: the first Pogo Hopper is a 2 mana 1/1.
Oh, it's like that fish in the Awesome Arena when they had tons of things.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
the,
next
infinite-
time you play that fish,
Infinite Murloc.
Infinite Murloc.
Yeah, they had that
in that
arena
crazy
event
arena.
recently. You're right. So the first Pogo Hopper is a 2 mana 1/1. The
Yeah.
second one's a 2 mana 3/3.
Yeah.
If you play a third one, it's a 3 mana 5/5.
Yeah,
It's starting to
yeah.
get pretty good. Next one, 2 mana 5/5. Then the next one's a 2 mana 7/7.
This is
2
crazy.
mana 9/9.
This
But
is nice.
the thing is, though, you gotta draw them and copy them. You gotta do all these things to make that happen, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. I say that's good. Oh, who do you think invented it? Do you think that inventor back there did?
Maybe so. So speaking of this one, it's the 2 mana 3/2 Lab Recruiter. Battle Cry.
2 mana 3/2. Pretty good for 2.
Yeah, that's pretty good stats. Shuffle 3 copies of a friendly minion into your deck. So you could do it to Pogo Hopper, you get a whole bunch of Pogo Hoppers.
Yeah.
But some people are saying, well, just do it to your second. You have 2 Lab Recruiters, and you just shuffle Lab Recruiters into your deck over and over and over again, and you'll never run out of cards.
What's a lab recruiter?
That's what this one is. This is called Lab Recruiter right there.
Oh, you know we're out of cards, but you would only have lab recruiters.
Yeah, you just have a ton of Lab Recruiters.
Crazy.
Is that good? You think so?
Pogo Hopper, yay!
You like Pogo Hopper better? But with Pogo Hopper, you gotta have stuff like the Lab Recruiter to make that work good.
Yeah, and also do it on that legendary minion.
Myra.
Yes.
Myra Rotspring.
Yes.
So all these are all
Everything for her.
these are all the rogue cards we have so far. We don't have these 2 yet.
Yeah,
As
those
of
2
this
are doing.
recording.
Those 2 are doing before the legendary minion too.
Well, these are 2 common cards.
They're still doing me for her.
Well,